Pile one, welcome back. We are back with another pick a card reading. We are tapping into you and your person's connection, the energy of that connection. And what we are looking for with this reading is your person going to be reaching out to you soon? So this reading is going to be specifically for people who feel some separation. Maybe your person hasn't reached out to you in a while. It can, and it doesn't matter how far it's or how long it's been that your person's reached out to you. We're just going to figure out and ask, is your person going to be reaching out to you at some point within the next, say, 2 to 4 weeks? Okay, so quote unquote soon. Soon is always relative to different people, right? Pile one, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading where I'm tapping exclusively into you and your person's connection, just check the description box below. I have a couple of different readings for this kind of connection, okay? So check them out, very affordable. Anyway, we're gonna get started, and you guys were drawn to the tiger eye owl. I am getting, for some reason, with this tiger eye owl, I'm getting the image of like an old man or an old woman. So I don't know if that means, of course, you know, I see an owl and I think of wise, a wise old man or a wise old woman or a wise old person, right? I feel like maybe a lot of time has passed since contact last happened in this connection. And when I say a long time, what's a long time for me may be a long time for you. So I'm not going to give specific time ranges. You're going to know, yeah, it's been a long time since I've heard from this person. Right, but we'll see how the owl factors into this reading. We're going to look at this card last, okay, to kind of sum up the reading. Let's grab some overall energy where this connection is at right now. What's going on with this connection between pile one and their person? Show me the overall energy of this connection between pile one and this person. You guys, we got soulmate popping out. Soul connection, a friend, romantic partner compatibility. What's going on between this connection with pile one and their person? What's going on between pile one and their person? Get a couple more cards. Okay, 3 more cards. Let's get 3 more cards. Pile one, what's going on in this connection between pile one and their person? There's something definitely happened or popped off in this connection. Your person feels, we have shocking events here. We got soulmate, regret, shocking events. We got news cycle. We're going to grab 1 more card from this deck. Show me what's going on in this connection between pile one and their person. We'll see if anything else. Oh yeah, it wants to come out. Okay. All right. So, interesting stuff coming out, you guys. We have soulmate. We have regret. We got shocking event, news cycle. We have addiction. Oh man. Then we had pregnancy coming out. So there's a couple of scenarios coming out being represented here. You guys just take where it resonates. Like the shocking events could be your person being embroiled in some kind of an addiction and or having gotten somebody else pregnant. Maybe, you know, maybe you're pregnant with their baby or they're pregnant with your baby or something like that. There is, I feel like, an actual pregnancy being represented here. And with regret here, this really kind of feels, of course, we're going to clarify all of these energies. I'm going to actually pop this over to the side off camera real quick so we have room up here. Find out what's going on. But pile one, your person is feeling a soulmate connection with you, whether that's how they would word it or not. They may have acted out of impulsiveness due to an addiction. whether that's a sex addiction, drug addiction, and, you know, I feel more substances here, like a substance addiction, addiction to alcohol, addiction to narcotic substances, maybe addiction to, you know, opiates, addiction to, you know, there is sex addiction can be in there as well. And somebody out of impulsiveness ended up pregnant, and it was very unexpected. Yeah, we'll see what all this, we're going to clarify all these energies. And again, you guys, I'm not saying every one of you is going to be experiencing, you know, your person getting someone else pregnant or getting pregnant by somebody else. I'm hearing a one-night stand. I just heard one-night stand. And then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. I feel this is something you already know about. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like the worst of it is over. The impact of it has already happened. And now it's just kind of like, okay, it's dealing with the resulting emotional turmoil, emotional and mental turmoil. But the worst is over. So a lot of you that are in this position, if you are someone whose person got someone else pregnant, or you are pregnant, or, you know, what have you, there's a pregnancy involved in here somewhere. It was unexpected. It wasn't planned. For many of you, I am feeling this is kind of like a third party situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be, again, general. And this person is feeling very regretful, very remorseful, feeling very guilty over whatever it is that's happened, that, you know, this shocking event that has to do with addiction and or a pregnancy. Okay, let's find out. Let's see, why is soulmate here for pile one? They're spying on you. Okay, we got the Page of Swords. They may have realized this about you maybe a little bit too late. I'm literally hearing, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I'm seeing somebody in deep, like we have here, deep regret, deep remorse. Why is regret here? Yeah, they've bitten off way more than they can chew this time. The Ten of Wands talks about feeling overwhelmed, feeling overburdened, having too much on your plate. Why is regret here? Look at it. Now they're, yeah, so with the Knight of Pentacles in this context, I'm really feeling like they're feeling overloaded by their sense of responsibilities. I feel they've acted impulsively due to some kind of an addiction, you know, possibly getting somebody pregnant. Yeah, here we have the King of Wands in reverse. They very much did act very impulsively, and now they're having to deal with the consequences. Why is shocking events here? And the King of Wands in the upside down position too. That's why the shocking event happened, because they were acting very irresponsibly and recklessly, because they were under the influence. Very impulsive. Definitely not thinking before they act. Very immature with the Page of Wands here. Very immature. Why is shocking events here? They may have been, for some of you, your person may have been trapped. It's funny because I'm hearing one night stand, but then I'm also kind of getting this scenario where they let their guard down. For some of you, if this is a third party situation where your person, where it wasn't a one night stand, maybe they were just kind of going back and forth between you and another third party. It's almost like the third party trapped them with the pregnancy, or the third party trapped them some way. Your person let their guard down when it came to, and this person, the third party, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone that may be younger than them. Your person could also be a fire sign, maybe with some earth placements. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, your person, they let the guard down against this third party. And the third party was acting very childish and very immature, in that I'm feeling your person was trapped into getting pregnant, or trapped into getting the other person pregnant, in that maybe the third party lied and said they couldn't get pregnant, or they couldn't get, you know, they weren't fertile, or they were sterile, or something like that. And it turns out, oh, never mind. Why is new cycle here? That's why it was so shocking, was because your person was under the impression that this person, for many of you, they couldn't get pregnant. Okay, so we got new cycle showing up here with new beginnings, the end of a cycle, making a fresh start. Clarified by the Queen of Cups, which I feel may be your energy. They're wanting to start something new with you. Especially if you are, you know, water, if you have water dominant in your chart somewhere. Now, what I am picking up for some of you, pregnancy doesn't necessarily have to denote like an actual pregnancy. It could just talk about birthing something new. Okay, but we do have addiction here. And I do feel kind of like the addiction opened the door, like whatever happened, I feel like there's a third party involved. A door is opened kind of hastily, not really thinking about it, and something happened. Your person feels entrapped. Why is Knight of Wands? See, yeah. So, viewer, if pile one, if you have water and or fire dominant in your chart, so water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then of course again we got fire element here. Your person's very attracted to you. They may even be in love with you with this Queen of Cups energy here. It goes beyond physical attraction, and with the Knight of Wands, they are wanting to actually come in very quickly. This is like soon. They're wanting to come in very quickly to offer a new start, a new beginning. That's what they want, okay? So is your person going to reach out? I'm not picking up any energy that they're actually going to, but the desire is definitely there. The desire is there. They're looking you up on social media. They're having deep, deep, deep regrets. But they also know they're going to have to come clean about some stuff to you. We got the Moon in reverse and then the Eight of Wands. They are wanting to come in with communication to explain everything, but they have to overcome their fear first. They do have some fear about reaching out to you. Why is addiction and pregnancy here? I'll just put these over here. Why is addiction and pregnancy here? Yeah, this addiction and pregnancy, this definitely caused an ending to this connection. Addiction and pregnancy. Addiction and pregnancy. They were just acting very reckless. They weren't thinking. They weren't in their right mind. obviously, with, you know, addiction energy here. With somebody that was a fire sign, possibly. Or with somebody that had air and or fire in their chart. Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's like the party's over now with the Three of Cups in reverse. This was meant to be just fun, whatever this is with this person. I do feel this is third party energy. It was just supposed to be fun. It wasn't ever supposed to get serious. If a pregnancy did happen, that was obviously never planned. And now it's like, shit, the party's over. You know, your person is now like, you know, I feel like they were, yeah, look at that. They were just having a good old time. They were thinking it was all fun and games until I feel they were purposefully put in that position. Someone lied and said they couldn't get pregnant, or they couldn't get, you know, someone else, they couldn't get people pregnant. Like they were sterile, they were not fertile, they, you know, had fertility issues. And it was all fun and games until surprise, right? Okay, so let's get some messages directly from them to you, pile one, and then we'll look at this last card to see if they're going to be reaching out to you anytime within the next 2 to 4 weeks. What messages do you have for pile one, please? I don't know what you want. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. We don't share the same values. Let's get a couple more. Let's get 2 more. I admire you. Yeah. See, the two of you are on 2 different playing fields, I believe. But I don't share the same values. I feel like this person may be someone who is still kind of I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They are learning something from this. And now it's like I have too much to lose. Yeah, your person, if they have, you know, a kid with this person, they have a baby on the way. Especially if they were entrapped into this situation. They're looking at, you know, the responsibility that's coming from this. If, you know, the other person may be threatening to, you know, keep the kid from them, or forcing child support on them if they don't, you know, move forward with a relationship. I mean, your person's really going through it, pile one. But we don't share the same values. It's almost like, in terms of the way you guys see life and the way you guys live life, it's like you're on 2 different, I'm hearing planets. You're on 2 different planets. You know, this person's over here wanting to party and have a good time, and now they're, you know, because of their irresponsibility and their reckless activity, they're dealing with some shit now. Not that a baby is shit. A baby, of course, isn't shit. It's just the situation. It's not what they wanted, you know, not that way. Your person is wanting to reach out, but they don't know that you actually want to hear from them with I don't know what you want here. Your person is admiring you because of what they are going through, what they've gone through. They're noticing how stable, and maybe even dealing with whoever this third party situation is, looking at you like, God, you know, pile one is so stable. They got their stuff together. They got a solid head on their shoulders. You know, it's like you guys came from 2 different worlds. They want to come forward. They want to make they want to establish, I'm hearing re-establish communication, but there's too much at risk. Okay, let's see what this card here is. Yes. Pile one, your person is going to be reaching out. For many of you, because the intention that I set is, you know, when I say soon, I'm like within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, it's reveal. So there may be some things about this situation. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you don't know what's going on in this situation. I feel for a lot of you that you do, though, with the 10 of Swords in reverse. It's like I feel like you already know, but there's still something they're wanting to talk to you about with reveal here, love, underneath it all, emotional breakthrough, revealing what's been hidden. They may want to talk to you about their feelings for you. There is this energy of wanting to come clean, letting you know that they regret the actions that, you know, maybe this addiction took them down and how it, you know, took them on separate paths from you. Maybe there's closure here they're wanting to give. I'm not saying that's why they're reaching out. You know, this person I feel is genuinely missing you, especially with, you know, stalking your social media. They're missing you. They're stalking your social media as a way to kind of feel connected to your energy. Yeah, so pile 1, your person will be reaching out to you more than likely within the next 2 to 4 weeks, okay? I don't know how you're going to feel about that. Comment below, let me know how you feel about that, pile 1. Also, if this resonated, be sure that you're smashing that like button. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I'll see you at your next reading. Thanks for hanging out, pile 1. Hi, pile 2. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. I'm going to be your reader today. We're tapping into the energy of you and your person's connection, and we are finding out, are they going to be reaching out to you soon? Okay, so soon meaning like within the next maybe 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, timing's relative though. It's always fluid. So that's the intention that we're going to figure out. Are they going to be making contact? So this may be somebody that you have not, you know, had communication with, you know, for various lengths of time, but it's just someone that, you know, you're wondering like what happened, where do they go? Or maybe you're just, you know, who knows, but for whatever reason, you're curious to know, are they going to be reaching out soon? And we're going to set the intention for the time range to be 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. And keep in mind, y'all, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want a personal exclusive reading where I'm tapping exclusively into you and your person's connection, check the description box below. I have a few different kinds of readings of this sort available, and they're really affordable. So yeah, if you want to do that, booking details are in the description box below. We're going to get right into it. So we're going to save this card for later. We're going to reference it at the very end. We're going to use it to tie the reading together. But right now we're going to find out what is the overall energy of what's going on in this connection between pile 2 and their person. Friendship. Home. We have apology. Let's get a couple more cards. Get 2 more cards. What's going on in this connection between pile 2 and their person? Gossip. So right off the bat, you guys, we have apology here. Your person is wanting to offer up some kind of an apology, and I'm connecting it to this gossip card. Your person may have been not, and with friendship here, whether this is a romantic connection or not, what I am getting is this person was not a very good friend to you. Whether they were a romantic connection, it's like, you know, even in our romantic connections, we still need to have, that person needs to also be a friend, right? That's, yeah, we got trapped coming out too. Your person's feeling stuck, like they are wanting to make communication or offer up some kind of communication, primarily an apology here, but they're being held back or feeling held back by something or someone, okay? We're going to clarify a lot of this energy just to see, kind of delve deeper into what is going on. So I am picking up the desire is there because they're wanting to offer up some kind of an apology. I feel for those of you, it's like your person is going to come out and be like, I wasn't a really good friend to you, or I wasn't, you know, very low. It's like, I wasn't a good whatever to you, a good significant other. With friendship here though, it does feel like, even if this person was your romantic partner, there is an aspect here where they didn't have your back in something. I feel like some of them talked badly about you, maybe behind your back, maybe started rumors. This could have been after the breakup or after the fact or something. There's just a sense of disloyalty here that's coming through, where your person was just not behaving at all in a way that was, what's that word? It just wasn't good. It wasn't reflective of their loyalty to you as a friend and or lover, okay? So we're gonna use a new tarot deck that I just bought it off of Etsy, called the Mystic Palette Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. I love his decks, but you can go check that out on Etsy if you like it. Let's clarify. Why is friendship here? And we got friend zone, friendship before love. And this may be talking about who they were gossiping or talking to you, about behind your back was to their friends. Just not being very loyal, not being a very good lover, not being a very good friend, just, not honoring this connection with you. There you go. They weren't honoring the connection that they had with you. Somehow you found out about it or something because they're wanting to apologize for it. Why is friend zoned here for pile 1 or pile 2 in their connection with their person? Why is pile or page of wands? Yeah, they were acting very impulsive, very immature. I'm hearing they just couldn't keep their mouth shut. Just very childish with, we're going to get this out of the camera for a minute. Just acting very childish and immature. They weren't, very impulsive. Why is friendship here? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And Earth energy is usually, of course, is energy that you could usually rely on, is usually very dependable. They were acting out of character is what it feels like for some of them. They weren't treating this connection with you with the respect that it deserved. We'll put it that way. Okay, for some of you, it may have been typical of this person's behavior. We've got fire and earth elements coming through. So fire would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Earth would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those may be significant. Why is home here? I am picking up on hermit energy with home. We have location change in the home, feeling at home, a feeling of home. Why is home here? The King of Water, King of Cups. They are acknowledging the way that they treated you, pile 2, was not representative of how they actually felt. They felt very comfortable and at home with you, and now they're very clear about that with the King of Swords energy coming up. They're seeing the error of their ways, definitely. They see how they sabotage this connection. How they may have put a wedge between you and not just them, but maybe a mutual friend group. And with home energy, this could actually be talking about, like, this is close to home. Like, they were talking, they were gossiping behind your back to your friends, maybe your family, people that were, very close to you. For some of you. A 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're feeling very sorry, regretful, and remorseful for what they did. With the 5 of Cups here clarifying the apology. They want to let you know what I did was wrong. I'm feeling very regretful, very guilty. I feel very remorseful. I should have not done that. I should not have acted in a way that put a wedge between us, or put a wedge between, you know, you and your friend group. I feel like there may even be jealousy here. They may have acted out of jealousy. Wow, we got Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Your person's I almost said pile 3, pile 2. Your person is really wanting to come in, not with just messages, but offers. There's offers they want to spark something back up. They want like kind of a fresh, brand new start in this connection with this Knight of Wands here. And then with the Knight of Cups, it's like they want to, I feel for some of you, okay, if this is not a romantic relationship, or if you guys haven't gone down that road yet, it's like they're sincere with, especially with the King of Cups energy here. It's like they see the error of their ways. They know what they did was wrong. They know what they said was wrong. They know that they should not have violated your trust like that. And there's this, can we start over again? Can you wipe the slate clean? Can we start over again? I know what I did was wrong. I'm not going to do it again. That's kind of the energy that they're in here. Okay, so does your person want to reach out? Absolutely, especially with this apology energy here. They want to apologize. They want to make amends. Why is gossip here? We have Lovers in the reverse coming out. Why is the Lovers in reverse here? Gossip and Lovers in reverse. Explain this energy, please. I feel like they were trying to break up. This could be, they could have started gossiping or talking mad-ish behind your back about you. Because of a disconnect between the two of you, or they could have done it to break you up. So if this isn't like a romantic partner, if you're talking about a friend, it's like a friend may have gone behind your back to somebody you were interested in or someone you were with, trying to break you and this person up. There's this energy here of a breakup happening, or wanting a breakup to happen, and that's why this gossip happened. It was very impulsive. They didn't really think it through. There's a sense here of, especially with the Lovers in reverse and then the Fool, it's like for some reason, it's like they were wanting, this was their way of trying to rectify the Lovers in reverse energy. It's almost like they did it so that they could have another chance with you. It doesn't really make sense for you. It may make sense. Trying to put a wedge between you and whomever they were talking ish about you behind your back, hoping that it would some way maybe bring you back to them. That could also be talking about maybe you broke up with them, or you separated from them and you were wanting to go down a whole new path on your own, a path that was separate from them, and that's what sparked this gossip. We got Trapped here. Why is Trapped here? They did not like the fact that, they didn't like the path that you were going down. It's like they didn't like whatever path you were going down, pile 2. It's like they didn't like that whatever path that was, it was taking you farther away from them. They felt, I'm hearing jealous, envious even. You have the Ace of Cups. trapped in the Ace of Cups. And we have the 9, is that the 9? Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. Were you kind of like on a self-love journey, or maybe starting something with someone else? With the Fool here, it almost feels like it's a whole new path away from an established relationship. I'm not picking up here where you guys were starting a relationship with someone else. It could just be the idea, but with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like your person is feeling trapped in their head about the idea of you starting something new with somebody else. Because your person either has an issue with them being single, or they don't like you being single, because it opens the door for you to be able, it opens a door or a pathway that takes you farther away from them, and they're feeling very stuck in their head over that. Let's get some messages from them to you. What messages do you have for pile 2, please? See, I find you so attractive. If this person is not someone that you've had any romantic interest in, or something like that's why they're attracted to you. They want to be with you, and they don't want you to be with anybody else romantically. We have, I want to feel that way again. Have that coming out over home, and so it's like this person, they don't feel the same with anybody else that they feel with you. They feel like they can be themselves around you. Let's get one more. There's a feeling that they got with you that they have not been able to duplicate. It's like they want to feel that way again. They want to feel the way that they felt when they were with you. Okay, so we have, okay. I'm becoming a better person. That's part of what they're wanting to tell you in the apology. I was childish. I was feeling jealous. I was feeling envious, and I was feeling scared that I was going to lose you. But I'm working on becoming a better person. I should not have done those things. I should not have said those things. I should have honored you, the connection that we had together. And here it's like, I'm not over you. All the stuff I talked about you behind your back was for the sole purpose of creating a wedge between you and maybe somebody you were trying to have a fresh start with, or the new friend group, or new love interests, or something. I keep hearing rumor mill, like they were trying to start a rumor mill to make others see you in a certain way so they wouldn't want to be with you romantically. For those of you where that resonates, I miss being with you. That's part of why it's like they tried to sabotage your reputation, is what it feels like. They were trying to sabotage your reputation to keep you from going down a path that was going to take you away from them. See, I don't think you were really ever supposed to find out that they were the source of this gossip. In their mind, it doesn't really, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but in their mind, it was like they were wanting to create an experience for you, pile 2, where it's like, see how cold the world is without me in it. See how you can't trust anybody. You need me, pile 2. There's no love and no warmth out there. There's only love and warmth in here. Yeah, they really sabotaged. And they did that because they were missing your energy. They were trying to kind of, control things to force you back into their life. Yikes. All right, so now we're going to find out here. We have, are they going to be reaching out to you within the next 2 to 4 weeks? I feel the intention. I feel the desire to reach out, but we have yes with soft spot. So they are definitely going to be reaching out to you guys roughly within the next 2 to 4 weeks. It says they're putty in your hands, emotionally vulnerable, special place in their heart. And, part of the apology is just them letting you know they were feeling scared. They were feeling, and they went about it the wrong way, and they're gonna apologize and own up to that and let you know, I should have honored our connection better. I should have honored you better. I should have respected you. I should not have done what I done and said what I said. Basically is the gist of it. Okay, you guys. All right, that was your reading pile 2. I hope that it resonated. If it did, be sure you're smashing that like button for me. It is a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. This was kind of a juicy reading. Was not really expecting it to go that route, but hey, you know, lots of different energies going on in the world, right? And then share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I will see you at your next reading. Thanks for hanging out, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. I'm going to be your reader today. We're tapping into the energy of you and your person's connection. We're going to look at whether or not they're going to be reaching out to you here very soon. And we're going to set the intention for sometime within the next 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. But again, timing can be very fluid and relative. So that's just what we're kind of aiming for. All right, so keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want a personal reading where I'm tapping exclusively into you and your person's, the energy of your personal connection, just check the description box below. I have a couple of different readings available of this kind, okay? So you guys were drawn to the labradorite elephant. And then we're gonna save this card for last to kind of wrap up the reading. And right now we are going to get some general energy of this connection, what is going on between you and your person, whether you are aware of the influences or not. What's going on between pile 3 and their person? Show me the energy of what's going on in this connection. We've got memories, we've got regrets, okay. I'm hearing I messed up a good thing. That's what I just heard. Here, how did these come out? Okay, all right. I messed up a good thing. That's what I heard. We got proof with needing confirmation, searching for answers, exaggerating minor issues, karmic connection, and ghosting. Yeah, definitely picking up on the no contact ghosting vibes in this particular reading. Your person is feeling very nostalgic. We have feelings of nostalgia, pleasure, and sadness stuck in the past. Regret over something. I have a feeling it's involving a karmic connection with a third party karmic. Full of turbulence. That could be also because there is a third party card in this deck, and we will clarify to see if that's what it is. This could simply mean there was a lot of karmic element in the connection between you and this person. With proof here, I am kind of picking up on this person kind of having a push and pull. They have felt a deep draw and a deep connection to you, but for some reason they were always doubting it. That's an energy coming through. Like they were always searching for answers, needing confirmation, exaggerating small and minor issues. So it's almost like they were constantly in like self-sabotaging mode, right? And with ghosting here, I do feel like for a lot of you, your person just disappeared without ever saying a word. Like they just quit responding. They may have even blocked you, but they just stopped texting, stopped messaging, stopped, you know, they didn't answer phone calls or call back or anything like that. Why is memories here? We're going to move this off to the side. And you guys, I'm using a brand new, I'm not an affiliate for this, but it's so pretty in case you guys are wondering. It's a new tarot deck by Mystic, it's by Ciro Marchetti. The name of the tarot deck is Mystic Palette Tarot, in case you are curious. And I got this off of Etsy. I actually got it for my birthday, which was a couple of months back, but I don't know why it took me a while to use it. I kind of forgot that I even had it, but whatever. All right, we're going to get to clarifying. Very beautiful, colorful deck. All right. What is going on with this energy, with this energy? Okay, wise memories here, please. 5 of Swords. Yeah, a lot of turbulence. So I'm feeling the karmic connection here, this energy I'm picking up is primarily in this connection that you have with this person. A lot of turbulence. Doesn't mean that it's not a soulmate connection. It just, it's that energy of turbulence. A lot of conflict. It could have been, this connection could have been triggering, you know, past life karma, whether it was the two of you had past lives together or it was just past life karma, you know, just that was accumulated. And with karmic connection here, whether it's soulmate, whether it's karmic, whatever the deal is, I do feel this connection that you have with this person is divine in the sense of the two of you had an agreement before your souls incarnated into this lifetime that the two of you would come together and work out these unresolved issues together. Okay, I do feel it was an agreement. This is something contractual. Okay, so your higher self and their higher self agreed to this connection prior to incarnating. A lot of turbulence. Both of you, your guards were always up against each other. Very discerning. I'm hearing very manipulating. There was a lot of tit for tat in this connection. Wise memories here. And they're feeling very regretful over that, like their part in that. You may have had to put your guard up because of how this person was acting. Like maybe, you know, as far as your energy coming through, they could have put you in this energy. They could have been showing up for you in a way, pile 3, where you're like, well, I had to do that because they kept, you know, showing up and pulling away, or showing up or not showing up. It's like they weren't acting they weren't acting in this Queen of Cups energy, which is, there's a deep love. See, so they're very nostalgic. When they think about this connection, pile 3, they think about all of it. They think about the conflict. They think about the arguments. They think about, you know, the bad times, but they think about the good times. They think about the love that the two of you shared. We'll get one more for memories. Why is the Queen of Cups here? What they're letting me know is when they look back to this connection, they look back at it in a Queen of Swords energy, where it's like they're very clear about it. Like they're not hyper romanticizing it, and they're also not hyper villainizing it either. It's like they're seeing both sides. They're seeing how it was sweet and how it was sour, you know. And with the Queen of Swords energy, it's also like they are realizing their part in the matter. Like the Queen of Swords energy is very intelligent, very reasonable when it's in the upright position, very logical, very head over heart. And so your person isn't just looking back like playing the blame game, like, well, if pile 3 hadn't done it or blah blah. No, they're being very realistic about how things went down, what their role was in the matter. And let's see, we have Judgment here in the reverse position. That's that unresolved karma coming up. They may also, and this may be something that the two of you have talked about prior to maybe you guys even really realizing, there may have been past life influences here. The two of you you two very well could have had past lives together, because there's a sense of familiarity here with the Queen of Cups and then with the Judgment in reverse. I still feel like this contract isn't fulfilled yet. There's still unresolved karma between the two of you. which is letting me know, you guys, that there is a very, very high chance this person is going to be reaching out to you. Now, whether or not it's going to be within the next 2 to 4 weeks, that still remains to be seen. But with this unresolved karmic, this contract that is still open, it's almost like they have to. There's something yet to be closed here. And in order for that contract, that spiritual contract, that soulmate karmic contract to be closed, the two of you do have to come together again at some point to close it out. No, I'm hearing no, you don't. You don't have to make contact to close that out. You can actually make that closure for yourself if that's what you're wanting. You don't have to wait for this person. Okay, it's just this feeling. Like the contract itself is still unresolved. They feel it. I believe that you feel it. And for those of you who don't want anything to do with this person, if you don't want them to reach out, if you don't want contact, if you don't want communication, you don't need it in order to close out this contract. Okay, you don't need it. But because the contract is open, the likelihood and the chances of this person reaching out are still very high, because that contract still needs to be resolved, whatever it is. You don't need them to reach out to resolve it, but because it is open, that urge and that desire and that drive is going to be there to reach out, okay? Why is regret here? Page of Cups in reverse. This is taking me to things that were left unsaid. Why is the Page of Cups here under regret? Wow. They have a lot they regret. And then we got, what is that? The Three of Pentacles in the upright position. They regret not being able to work something out with you. We have this looks like the Ten of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, there's the 10 right there. We got the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Then we also have the Eight of Cups in reverse. They want to come back. There's energy here of them still, they didn't say, or they didn't communicate with you the love that they were feeling. They regret a lot of the things that they did not say. A lot of the things that were left unsaid. It's like they want to come back and actually give you, and not just tell you, but actually offer you. You guys, with the Ten of Pentacles here, it's like they regret not having or offering everything to you. And I mean everything. I mean kids, the family. It's like they wanted that, and they kind of like withheld that back for some reason. Again, that push and pull energy. They regret not ever really letting things get to that point with you. And so do they want to reach out? Yes, absolutely. Very strong yes. They want to offer you, or they wanted to give you the world. They wanted to be able to give you the world, but they didn't. Why is proof here? The Page of Cups in reverse too could also be talking about not offering you an apology and then wanting to come back and give you an apology. Ooh, we got death. The death of a long-standing cycle. This person could have used like breaking up as a manipulation tactic to kind of force their way with you. Maybe they used a lot of ultimatums. And that was their way of testing your love for them. Like if I threaten pile 3 with a breakup and pile 3 just allows me to walk away, then obviously pile 3 didn't love me that much. That kind of an energy. We also have the 4 of, the 4 of Pentacles. And then the 9 of Swords. They are very much in their heads. Now they're in this energy where they're wanting to get it all off their chest. Especially in this 9 of Swords energy where you may be haunting them in their dreams, or it could just be that the possibility of what could have been. They could possibly also be you know, checking you out on social media, trying to find proof of whether or not this connection is actually over. Like, is pile 3 moving on? Did pile 3 finally get enough of my BS? And, you know, are they moving on? They're very, very trapped in their heads right now. Why is karmic connection here, please? We got the King of Pentacles. This is someone that you've been connected to for a very long time. And the 5 of, is that Wands? Yeah, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is someone that you've been connected to karmically for a while, like beyond this lifetime. With the number 5 here, it could possibly be the two of you could have had like 5 lifetimes together. And it's like this contract between the two of you just, by the time one of you passes away, it's just not, it's never closed. It's always left open. And it's like you guys keep repeating the same relationship dynamics in lifetime after lifetime. This could also be talking about one of you wanting a more commitment. You know, a couple of things are coming through here. This could also be talking about one of you wanting a more grounded, dependable, reliable, committed kind of a relationship. And then the other person is like, that's what you guys would fight about. Making this something tangible, making it something regular, not the constant back and forth. Why is ghosting here? We have the Devil. Their self-sabotage got the best of them. The 4 of... Oh, it's the Emperor in reverse. They couldn't be what you wanted them to be. They couldn't... Not that they didn't want to take this connection seriously. It's just like they didn't... I don't want to say that. And I know some of you are not going to want to hear this, but what just came through is that that's part of the karmic connection. That's part of the contract. They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to. Part of closing this contract out, pile 3, is realizing and accepting that that was part of the plan all along. You making peace with that. You you allowing and letting this person go, not trying to make them into something they were never meant to be for you. I just heard that. Okay? I know for some of you, you don't want to hear that. Don't shoot the messenger though. Take that up with your higher self and your spirit guides. Okay. Part of closing the contract is allowing this person to be exactly who they are. They're not in their emperor energy. They're not showing up the way that they're supposed to, in a way that is honoring this connection with you. And it's like part of closing out this contract is possibly, and I'll get some, we'll clarify that. And the reason why they're showing up in this energy, it's, you know, devil energy is, again, I just keep in this combination with this energy. It's like, that's how it's supposed to be. They were always meant to self-sabotage. They were always meant to run. It's because it's triggering something within you that's coming up to be cleared. And rather than fight and resist it and try to make them see things your way, it's like surrendering to what is. And what is this person could very well be, for the remainder of this lifetime, is not going to be that person for you. It could well be. I'm not saying that it absolutely is, but part of that karmic contract and closing it is making peace with the possibility that this is not your person, not long-term, not lifetime. You know, they're not your King of Pentacles and they're not your Emperor. Not at least in this lifetime. The possibility. I'm not saying that's absolutely 100% what it is, right? But that's part of closing out this karmic contract. And as long as it remains open like that, that's how this connection is going to stay. Okay. Tower. Your person ghosted you because they were meant to. It was what was supposed to happen to create this tower moment, to break down this karmic connection, to cause the closing of this contract that was creating this karmic connection in your guys' experience together here. Okay. Let's get some messages from them to you. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get some messages from them to you. They want you to know, pile 3, that they can't get enough of you. And that's right up there with memories. Like, they think about the times that the two of you had, very hot, sensual, steamy nights that you two may have spent together. And if you guys never went to that point, it was just letting you know they really enjoyed your company. They really enjoyed your presence. And they couldn't get enough of it. And that may have been, too, what triggered this cycle where they were always running, going back and forth, right? You broke my heart. Will you ever make things right? Let's get a couple more. Let's get one more. Okay. I can't do this. That's why they ghosted. Yeah. I wonder how you feel. So, with you broke my heart under regret. This could be your energy and they regret breaking your heart. They regret leaving all these things unsaid, which, you know, broke your heart. And if there's anything that was done here, if you were the one that walked away, you know, if you were the one that, I mean, even though this person ghosted, they're the ones that feels like initially withdrew their energy. There's just kind of this acknowledgement, like you're staying away. You're not chasing them. I'm hearing anymore. Then we have, will you ever make things right? They are feeling Did you get into another relationship? Are you dating? Are you seeing someone else? And you're just kind of checking in on a past person? For some of you, this energy is coming through where your person is feeling almost like, how could you do that? How could you go and fall in love with someone else and close the door on this connection? So for some of you, that is coming through. Karmic connection, they wonder how you feel. They want to know, are you open to hearing what they have to say? Are you open to them reaching out? Because they're not sure that you are. And then with ghosting here, it's like they literally are feeling, because of the karmic contract that is open between the two of you, they can't understand it. They feel so drawn to you. They feel the urge to come in, to communicate, to kick things off between the two of you again, but then they can't understand. Maybe your person is not aware of like a lot of these spiritual principles, right? They don't understand why they get to a certain point with you and they start to self-sabotage. And the reason why they start to self-sabotage is because that's what they're meant to do until this contract between the two of you is closed. But that's literally where they're at. It's like the two of you would get to a certain point. And I feel, especially with that devil energy, this person may have been very, very drawn to you. Undeniably drawn to you. Especially if the two of you had any kind of a sexual, intimate relationship. Very much drawn to you in that way. And yet, when things would get serious in terms of moving towards like an exclusive and or a committed relationship, they would just, boom, something would switch off in their head and they would just go to like self-sabotage, okay? So let's see if they are going to be reaching out to you within the next 2 to 4 weeks. We're getting yes here with avoiding extremes, which funny, because of that devil tower energy. That's pretty extreme. A perfect balance of love, balancing love and life. It's like, yes, your person's wanting to come in and to right some wrongs. With the balance here, I'm picking up on justice. Energy in the tarot, Libra, I'm picking up a balancing of the scales. They're wanting to make things right. They're just checking to see if like the coast is clear. Is it clear for me to come in? You know, does pile 3 want me to make things right? Will they even hear me out? That kind of energy, okay? So a lot of you that picked pile 3, will your person reach out? Yes. Within the 2 to 4 week time frame for many of you, okay? The desire is definitely there, all right? So we're gonna end your reading there. You guys, do me a favor, comment below. Let me know if this reading resonated. Let me know what pile you picked. Also, smash that like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I'll see you guys in your next reading. Thanks for hanging out, pile 3. Hey, pile 4. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. I'm going to be your reader. We are tapping into the energy of you and your person's connection. We're going to be seeing whether or not they'll be reaching out to you sometime within the next 2 to 4 weeks. So this is for those of you who may be in some kind of like separation. Maybe there hasn't been much communication. You haven't heard from them for a minute, whatever the energy may be. Just keep in mind, y'all, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want to book a personal private reading where I'm tapping into you and your person's connection exclusively, just check the description box below. I have a couple of different readings available of this kind. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to save this card for later. I'm actually going to put it out of frame. So we got some room here. Let's pick up on the general energy of what's going on in this connection right now. What's going on between pile 4 and their person? What's going on with this connection between pile 4 and this person currently? Duh. We have separation. Okay. So withdrawal, disconnect, tests of love, relationship breakdown. What's going on between this connection between pile 4 in their person? We have addiction. Okay. Old school jealousy. There's a lot of different reasons why I feel like your person may have pulled away their energy. It's not because they don't have any feelings for you, okay? That's not it at all. Actually, what I want to do here, we'll do it like this. We got separation, addiction, jealousy. We got soulmate. We also have work. Got work. Okay. Do we have room up here for 6? We'll see. Not really. Okay. So a lot of reasons, man. Your person is definitely in their heads, though, about this connection. I'm feeling the energy of maybe 2 people coming from 2 different worlds. With old school here, I'm picking up this energy of your person maybe more traditional, like more into traditional like gender roles, and maybe you're completely different. You may be a lot more free-spirited than what they are comfortable with, but they are feeling a soulmate connection with you. Like they do feel a deep soul level connection, okay? They are seeing and recognizing the compatibility. You guys do have some shared interests and some shared compatibility, but your person is kind of they're in this mode right now of trying to talk themselves out of having something serious with you for whatever reason. So they've got jealousy issues. They may not like the attention that you're getting. We're going to clarify all of this information. They may be kind of more into a partying lifestyle. That may be how they see you. Not saying that you're addicted to anything, but they may be kind of seeing you in this very unflattering light. And I am picking up where that may be kind of like something subconscious going on with your person, where they kind of subconsciously sabotage romantic connections. This may be something that, you know, they've been doing. Maybe that's just kind of their pattern. That's their MO when it comes to relationship. Then we got focusing on work. So either they feel you are making work more of a priority over them, especially with this old school energy here, where, you know, if you're the feminine, right? If you're the divine feminine energy in this reading, it's like maybe they're seeing it as, well, you shouldn't be putting whatever energy you're putting into work, you should be putting that into me and our family, for those of you who may have a family with this person. Or they're just seeing how you're not really fitting into the mold of what they believe a divine feminine, quote unquote, should be. Okay. Trying to put you in a box. That's the thing. It's like they want to fit you into this box, or they want you to mold into this box, and you don't, right? I am picking up on fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be somebody that's very physically attractive, very charismatic, very outgoing. You get a lot of attention. You may even be very popular. And something about the attention that you get, you have to understand pile 4. Now, I'm saying understand, but you definitely do not have to accept, okay? But just like understanding where this person is coming from in terms of their self-sabotage. The root of it all is this jealousy. It's right in the middle of the spread. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of the powerhouse that you are. Now, this could be subconscious. This is definitely probably not going to be something they're going to admit to you. And so because of this jealousy, this feeling of insecurity of this connection, and a lot of it is based, I believe, off of abandonment. They fear abandonment. You're someone, it's like they see you. You have the ability to have a lot of options. You're not somebody that is just stuck on one option. And so it's like they have a fear of not being good enough. They have a fear of abandonment. They have a fear of being left possibly for somebody else. And because they're either subconsciously they're unaware of this, or they don't want to own up to this, they're saying, well, the reason why it would never work out with pile 4 is because, you know, they're this powerhouse, they're this, you know, they're this powerhouse of a divine feminine, it would never work out because they don't fit into this gender role. They don't fit into this mold. Pile 4 likes to party too much. They like to go out. They like to mingle. It's like, you know, they're casting you in a very unflattering light as a way to distance themselves emotionally from you in this connection, because they largely fear, you may not even know this, pile 4, they largely fear your attractiveness. They fear your ability to exercise options at any time. They are feeling like they're not measuring up, is what it is. And they're fearing that you are going to see that, recognize that, and, you know, and act accordingly and go find somebody that does measure up. They don't feel worthy of you, basically, is what it is. Why is separation and addiction here? 4 of Pentacles. This may not even be an addiction. That may be what they told you. They maybe have like, well, you know, they're trying to say you're too much of a party person. You like to go out too much. You drink too much. You may not even do any of those things. You know, maybe you're just, you know, you recreationally do some stuff, but it's not anything you're actually like addicted to, or, you know, you're not under the spell of addiction. I mean, you could be, you know, and that may have been, whatever it is, it's like that may have been their excuse for cutting, you know, communication with you. They were wanting you to withhold your power back from from the people that you were giving that time and that attention to. They are very insecure. They have a very low self-esteem, and they don't see themselves in a very flattering light. And so they decided to kind of separate themselves from you because they didn't like the way you were so open with your energy around other people. I'm hearing they're very jealous of your light. Very jealous of your light. There's Leo energy. I was picking up on that earlier. They're telling themselves you're not disciplined enough. You're too much of a loose cannon. The fact that this energy, though, is showing up in the upright position, they're not seeing you clearly because you're not. You're not a loose cannon. You're a very strong person. And you're self-disciplined in areas where you want to be. But it's like, I don't want to be self-disciplined. I don't want to hold myself back from connections. I like being around people, or, you know, I like commanding the spotlight. You know, if you are a Leo, or you have a lot of Leo or 5th house placements, or like the sun is dominant in your chart or something like that, you weren't meant to be in the shadows. You weren't meant to be behind the scenes. You know, you were meant to command attention, because attention for you, you do something constructive with it, right? And so it's like, they're seeing this in a very unflattering light. They are choosing to. Your person, their energy does not feel very nice, you guys. I am having, and they may be things that you have experienced your person saying, but not very nice things. They may have said them to your face. Like, they just have this really skewed way of looking at things. Like, you know, you walking into a room, you shining bright, you just getting attention even though maybe you're not trying, and you just being like nice, being smiley, and being complimentary of people, and having a natural maybe desire or a drive or an urge to lift people up and encourage them. It's like, why are you flirting all the time, pile 4? Are you that desperate for attention? You know, it's like they're completely skewing your energy because they are jealous and they are afraid of it, because they're afraid that your energy is going to draw you away from them because they feel they don't measure up to you. Okay, so I'm hoping you guys already know that. If not, then hopefully this is shedding some light and putting things in a different perspective for you. Your person, if they were mean to you, if they said anything, you know, bad about you, tried to make you feel bad about yourself, understand it was coming from a very insecure place on their part. They're not seeing you clearly because it's just a self-preservation and a self-protective mechanism for them. Yeah, here we got old school, and then we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. They don't like you being in your energy, in the full expression of it. They don't like the power that you embody. They don't like the attention that you naturally attract. They don't like how open you are with your energy in terms of just, you know, like I said, just smiling at people and encouraging them, you know, wanting to lift people up. They don't like that. See, in this old school, it's like, oh, feminines are not supposed to be that. They're supposed to be, you know, or whatever that role may be. Your person, though, it's like, here's how your person is thinking. Your person is wanting to be in a connection with someone who is fine at being in the background. Very quiet, not making any splashes, not getting any attention. And someone that is very easily manipulated and controlled. That's what they want. And that's, you know, in the Queen of Wands in reverse, you know, that's that Leo energy again. But in reverse, it's like they want to take you out of your energy because they are intimidated by it. And then we have jealousy with the Four of Cups. See, they're afraid that you're going to end up walking away and rejecting them. Why is the Four of Cups here with jealousy? Because you're going to realize your worth. Sorry, pile 4. Here we go. My bad. Okay, here we go. Give me just a second. Pile 4, let me turn off the ringer on that. Okay. Yeah. They're afraid that you're going to refuse, or you're going to start your energy towards them. It's like they don't want you to know your worth. That's what they're afraid of, though. They're afraid of losing you to somebody who is worthy of you. They're afraid that you're no longer going to be receptive of their energy with the Four of Cups energy here. Because you know that you deserve better and that this person is not on your level, right? Why is jealousy here? Ace of Wands in reverse. They're jealous of you because they don't get the attention that you get, and they don't feel as powerful as you feel. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's like you can make shit happen. They are so jealous of your spark. They are so jealous of everything. They're jealous of your confidence. They're jealous of your spark. They're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your energy and your motivation and your drive. Oh my gosh. And, you know, and then the Page of Cups in reverse here. Why is that here? Why is the Page of Cups in reverse here? Yeah. They want to give you everything, but they feel they have nothing to give. It's like they're constantly in this comparison energy with you. And it's like, to them, you represent everything they wish they could be, everything they wish they could give, everything they wish they had access to, right? They're not feeling like they're measuring up. Why is soulmate energy here? Anything else for soulmate? We have the 10 of Wands. Why is soulmate energy here? And the 9 of Pentacles. They are feeling like you're the one that they're meant to be with, but they keep acting in a way they feel burdened by this, by feeling this connected by you, because you're in, you know, you're in this energy pile 4 where you're completely fine. You're like, I wanted this connection. I don't need it though. Like, I can be happy without it. And the reason why that intimidates them is because that's not how they are. It's like they're almost in this energy where they can't see themselves being happy without you. It's like they need your energy. And they're also jealous of that as well. They're jealous of your ability to really find peace and comfort and contentment no matter what situation you're in. It's like, yeah, I want a relationship, but I'm fine without one. I don't need one. And when you're in that energy, pile 4, you cannot be manipulated. When you're not desperate for a love connection, you cannot be controlled and manipulated, because it's like your ultimatums don't work on you. You're like, no, I won't stop being friendly and communicative, and I won't stop being, you know, a people person, and you know, I won't stop being that. I'm not going to stop being me. And they're feeling so burdened by that. It's like they have a very skewed way of thinking and seeing things. Why is work here? And just so you guys know, my phone going off in the middle of this reading, that was the first time in any of these readings that my phone went off like that. So I do feel like they want to reach out. They want to actually call you. They feel you love your work more than you love them. And, you know, at this point, you know, depending on where your experience is with them, or they feel you value yeah, what is this? Like your work has more to offer you, or you could feel this way too. This could be your energy. You may feel that they love and value their work more than they value you, or this could be their energy towards you. It could be very, very well mutual. But them not being able to see, why are they not able to see? There's no fulfillment or contentment down that path, especially with the Fool in reverse and then the Ace of Pentacles. It's like there's no fruit there. And not to say that, I'm not saying that work doesn't pay off financially, but it's almost like if you're going for emotional fulfillment, that's not where you're going to find it. Interesting. Okay, we are gonna get direct messages from them to you. What messages do you have for pile 4? What do you want to tell pile 4? You guys, they want to know if you're ever going to make things right. Okay, there we go. I'm not financially stable. Yeah, so they're trying to put a lot of their energy into their work or into their business, but it's just not panning out. Here it's like, I won't let you down. See, kind of this victim, this mentality. It's like, I never let you down, but you let me down all the time. That's especially landing on top of the soulmate energy here. It's like we were supposed to be soulmates, and they had a very narrow-minded way of thinking how that dynamic was supposed to pan out, or how it was supposed to play out. And it's like you didn't fit that mold at all. Then they have, I don't know what you want. Man, it's like with this, will you ever make things right? It's like, will you ever be the person I need you to be, pile 4? Will you ever be this Queen of Wands in reverse energy? Will you ever be demure? Will you ever be closed off to people and connections? Will you ever be, you know, withdrawn and quiet? Will you ever be this person who is only going to have attention for me? It's not that they don't like who you are, pile 4. They don't like who they are. And they're very jealous. They want to be you. They want to be more like you. They wish they could be like you. They are very jealous of you, of your light, of your power, of your magnetism, your optimism, your charisma. They're very jealous of it. Wow. Okay. So are they going to be reaching out to you soon? Within the next 2 to 4 weeks? Yes. They're saying yes. And they're going to be reaching out with a gift, possibly a gift and or an invitation. At the filming of this video, it's the Saturday before Valentine's Day. I'm not really quite sure when I'm going to post it. So you may have seen this person for Valentine's Day. They may have reached out for Valentine's Day, offering like, you know, a gift or flowers or something for Valentine's Day. If not, you guys, it's a timeless reading. Your person is wanting to reach out. They have plans on, they have every intention of reaching out. They're going to do it with a gift. That may be their way of apologizing for acting like such an a-hole. I don't see anything here though of them really coming to a realization of where they're wrong and where this way of thinking is wrong. So just be aware of that, okay? If you choose to accept this invitation and or this gift, just be aware. I'm not seeing any enlightenment or healing or any kind of a recognition where their way of thinking about you, that's wrong, right? So just be aware of that, you guys, okay? I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading here. I hope that it resonated. Do me a favor, you guys, comment below. Let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. Also, smash the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. I'll see you guys at your next reading. Thanks, pile 4.